I grew up playing since I can remember. My mom was a soccer player and a basketball player. My dad was baseball and football, so we had the athletic family. I know my mom always makes this joke that the first time I took my steps, I tripped over a soccer ball and she knew, like, right away. I remember growing up, especially when we went to my older sister's games, at halftime I'd beg my mom to come out, beg my dad to come out, and they'd cross balls into me and I'd try and finish on goal at halftime, and the halftime was never long enough for me. I shot so many balls in those games. That was some of my fondest moments growing up playing.
Good, Johan. Just stay inside, Johan. You're fine. You're fine there. Left, Johan. Left, Johan. Left, Johan.
It's so tough because I think I've grown, a good amount. I know definitely my first year in the league, and still somewhat now. You have to have a sense of confidence and have a sense of you kind of have to toy the line of confidence and cocky. And I was when I first came in the league especially, I was on cocky. Oh man, was I over there. And I've kind of humbled myself out a little bit, both through play and through the guys that I've hung out with, and the guys who kind of mentored me throughout my time in New England. Yeah, I think every person in life, not just professional athletes, go through ups and downs through their job, their life, their family, whatever it may be. And a lot of times you can't pinpoint what that exact hill is, what the valley is. You never know what is what. And something that I've worked with through different people, different teammates, different family members, is that you never want to be too high, you never want to be too low. You kind of want to be that steady pace, and when you have those highs hit, you never want to go think that they're the norm. You want them to make them the norm, but you can't feel the norm, and it's the same with the lows.
Two touch still.
I got a call. I was actually in the driveway to my older sister's place. I was going to play uncle, and it was Mike Burns. And Mike Burns has said, we appreciate everything you've done. You've been such a good player for the club, and we talked for about 5 minutes, and he said, we've taken the opportunity to trade you. I cried. I'll be honest. I cried. There was joy. There was happiness. There was, did I do everything I wanted to in New England? There's that, I guess it's like a graduation phase, you kind of call it. I went through that, and then I remember I'd text. Obviously, told my family. I knew there were high expectations for the team. Coaching staff, players, you can kind of see when you talk to them, even on the outside looking in, you can see that there's high expectations for everyone involved. Meeting some of the owners, they have high expectations. And then the other night, meeting all the fans, they have high expectations. And it's so cool to see that all the high expectations are the same. And they're all reachable, and they all know that. I think that just creates a little bit of fuel in the fire for us, because we know that everyone's kind of pushing us, and if we're not performing well, the fans are going to let us know, the coaches are going to let us know, the players are going to let us know. So it's nice to have that little bit of hard support, you could say. I mean, there's just a short time I've been with this group, you see the positives that can come out of it. We are playing at a high level. It's pretty incredible, the talent and the camaraderie we have here in not just the 11, not just the 18, but the whole 25 to 30 guys we have. So the expectations, like I said before, are all reachable, and very reachable. To be honest with you, the excitement already started, and it just keeps building and building as we get closer and closer to the 21st. I can't wait to then make that my home, because it was such a cool place to play when it was away. It was one of my top 3 parks to play in when I was in New England, and now the fact that I get to play in it almost at every home game, and hopefully for a long time, it's pretty incredible, and I can't wait to do it.